How are you navigating the turbulence? So let's kick off there.
Well, it's not easy. Korea is stuck in between China and U.S. in the tariff wars, and we are navigating as well as we can. And it's very unpredictable future this year, and we're trying to maintain our agility as much as we can.
Yeah,
right now.
and you've been through these waves before. I mean, from where you sit, you've been sitting. I mean, you went through the first Trump administration, the previous episode of the U.S.-China war, or trade war. What was the lesson learned back then? And are you applying the same playbook?
Well, this time it seems a little bit more unpredictable. I just really have no idea how it's going to play out in the future this year. But we're just giving a long-term goal and try to sustain the turbulence is coming forecasted this year.
Yeah, and some reports were suggesting that passenger travel demand is actually pivoting away from the United States this month. Is that something that you see, and is that something that you expect to see for the rest of this year as well?
That passenger demand has been going soft a little bit, but we have, and also it's more due to increase in competition than the actual demand dropping.
Okay.
So
Where are they going? Europe, Asia?
Koreans are going mostly to Japan, and a lot of, but the U.S. traffic is softening up quite a bit right now. And however, we don't expect much changes and coming back anytime soon.
Let's talk about your recent order of Boeing planes and the GE Aerospace's engines.
Yeah.
A lot of local media peg this to the U.S. South Korea tariff trade negotiations. Was this part of it?
No, we made the decision last year. We needed new airplanes for the better fuel efficiency and economics. So we betted on Boeing airplanes. We've been using their airplanes for 55 years, and it's very dependable, and I have great trust in them. So we made our investment in the future. And,
There were some moments over the past years that maybe the trust that you have in Boeing's engineering could have been broken a little or damaged a little. Are you still a firm believer of Boeing fixing their problems down the road?
Oh, absolutely. Boeing is a very well-managed engineering company, and I have 100% faith in them. Yes, they have some issues at the moment, especially with the new airplanes. However, I don't expect it to continue more than in the short future it will be fixed. And I have great faith in them.
Last year, I believe, about a year ago, I think, when we sat down, you were talking about the supply chain issues and you just not getting the planes as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Some of these Boeing planes were turned back, refused by Chinese airline customers back to the United States.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in picking them up?
Well, I'm sure there's other airlines already lined up for it because the airplanes are very short right now. We are about short by at least 5 or 6 airplanes at the current situation. We had to cut down on our routes just to keep the schedule, and also the supply chain issue expands to the engines as well. And we have several aircraft on the ground without engines. And so, you know, I'm sure those planes are already claimed already in the last few days.
I don't know. You may, I don't know, make a phone call and line up as well.
It's very tempting.
Sure. And since we're on the topic of the U.S. and China, China trying to strengthen its own commercial aircraft cooperation with Southeast Asian nations. And I think some of the potential clients are talking to COMAC and picking up COMAC airplanes. Would that be something that you can go for? I mean, since there are not so many planes ready to be deployed at the moment.
Well, airplanes, you know, it has to be proven before, you know, get the face of the customers. I think COMAC has a great future. However, we're not, we haven't considered it yet because we have about 150 aircraft on order, which should be, you know, enough for next 10, 15 years.
If they get the necessary international certification, would you consider them if they're cheap enough for your low-cost carrier lines?
Absolutely. You know, when Boeing or Airbus first started, nobody, you know, probably was in a similar situation as COMAC at the current time. So, yes, someday we will consider it. Yeah.
Any silver lining coming out of this tariff uncertainty and market rout is oil prices coming down.
Yeah.
Are you happy about that, or do you not see it staying in that trend?
Yeah, we are happy about it, but it also signifies that the economy may be slowing down, which is concerning. And so, you know, we're still watching what's going to happen. And
So we briefly touched on the passenger side of this story, but that takes me to the cargo story. And you know, we've been watching your cargo unit. Fascinating, because during COVID times, it actually saved the business. How do you see cargo business going in 2025 and beyond?
well, cargo is remaining strong at this time.
Is it front loading before the tariff announcement?
Well, even after, you know, there've been a lot of high demands in the first quarter of this year, and the business has been very strong. However, the second quarter, we're a little bit worried because it's uncertainties between U.S. and China and the U.S. tariff regulations. But but we're maintaining what we've been doing, and we're watching the market, and we'll adjust as we go.
And you were just talking about how the second quarter could be a little bit softer. Is it because you bought all these jets and engines? Is that going to hurt your bottom line? And is it also cost coming from the merging with Asiana Airlines? I know it is a big vision, but at least a short term, is that eating into your cost a little bit?
The airplane orders will not come to us for the next, not too many this year. I mean, we'll have 15 airplanes coming in this year, but it's not going to hurt us as much. Although the cost of acquisition of Asiana was already forecasted into it, so it's not going to affect us much. But in the long term, it will actually have a positive effect for us.
Your planes are looking different under the new branding. Tell us about your vision after the merger with Asiana. What are you looking to, I don't know, change and differentiate at this point?
Well, so we are trying to make the company as strong for our customers and our shareholders and investors. And I think the merger acquisition of Asiana was the best step to achieve that goal. And for the crowded market in Korea and Asia, I think stronger foothold with two airlines combined into one management was the best way to do it. And that was my decision back five years ago to make the acquisition deal. And it took a while, but you know, we're completed that part of the deal, and we're in the integration process right now.